Have you ever been embarrassed so bad you felt like just killing yourself? I'm not talking about when a barber messes up your haircut, or you trying to get a handshake from someone and they totally ignore you. Oh, wait. That's actually very embarrassing, you know?
Yeah, boy.
Especially if there are people watching. But actually, the level of embarrassment I'm talking about here are those awkward times when you feel like the ground should just open up and swallow you. I've got many crazy moments, and today I'm gonna share with you my top 5 most embarrassing moments. Let's ride. Number 5. Crashed in front of my crush. So I was 15 at the time. There was this girl, her name was Linda, we were classmates. Yeah, we've been sharing smiles in class, and I felt we had a connection. I think she had an eye for me too, but I just have to do the work now. Talk to her. And I was working on that. One day, Danny and I were walking around the school canteen when I saw her with her friends. I smiled at her, and she smiled back, and she even winked at me. Wow. Next thing, boom. I'm on the floor. I had just walked into a bloody pillar. My head was ringing. I was trying to understand how I didn't see the pillar. But all I could hear was everyone laughing at me. Danny was the only one trying to help me. I raised my head to see how Linda was reacting to my misfortune, and behold, she and her friends were choking in laughter. That was when I knew there was no coming back from this.
I remember that one. Been helping you out since ever.
But why's your face like that? Give me that. Actually, guys, you can encourage us by subscribing to this channel, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell. Number 4. Buying rubber at a busy shop. I was seeing this girl and things were shaping up. And it was looking like it was gonna happen anytime soon. So as a real G, I didn't want to be caught off guard. So I got to arm myself. I went to this drugstore to get me a rubber. I got to the store that day to find it unusually busy. I was young and naive. I saw some customers at the counter and even Mrs. Andrew!
Yeah, boy.
My mom's friend at church. Oh shit, I said to myself, abort mission. Abort mission! But as I tried taking a step back, I heard my name.
Billy, what are you doing here?
I came to buy some vitamin C supplements, Ma.
Oh, okay. How's your mom?
She's fine. So I went to the available attendant and whispered to him what I needed. But the dumb guy just screamed out loud.
Oh, you mean a pack of condom?
Everyone at the shop turned to stare at me, including Mrs. Andrew. Oh God, that was so embarrassing. Number 3, stage fright. I think I was 19 at the time. There was this dude organizing a mini show and needed a comedian. He approached me like,
"Hey man, I know you are funny. I need you to come tell jokes at my show."
and I was like, I can do that. So I prepared myself, wrote down some of my best jokes, and I was good to go.
Yeah, boy.
At the show, I was backstage waiting to be called when it dawned on me. I have never been on a stage before. I think I've got stage fright. Immediately, my heart started pumping, and it became clear to me that sharing a few jokes with my friends was not the same as trying to make over 100 strangers laugh.
Isn't that amazing?
Put your hands together for Billy Smart.
I got on stage, took the mic, and started talking. I noticed everyone grumbling. The guys behind the stage trying to give me a sign, and that's when I found out. I've not even turned on the mic. Damn! As I tried delivering my joke, there was this guy sitting at the back who was just taunting me.
Hey, you suck, man. Get out of that stage, man.
I couldn't get my head away from him, and it was affecting my concentration. Finally, I dropped the punchline of the joke, but nobody laughed. They didn't even know I was done with the joke. They were just staring at me with some awkward silence. Then I tried dropping another joke. Crowd was like... The show host stepped in and I went backstage. Number 2. Wrong place, wrong time. I went for this job interview and I was waiting at the front desk. The receptionist had already notified me that her boss was in a meeting and would be ready for me soon. I've been sitting for quite a while and my tummy was killing me, but I just had to hold on cause I was in the room with the receptionist. Suddenly the receptionist stepped out of the room and, from the looks of it, could take like 3 to 5 minutes out cause she went out with a file. At least that's what I thought. So I felt free and let one off. I felt so relieved. I felt the air should be okay before she gets back. Suddenly, another door opened, and I heard voices. Her boss and 3 executives walked in. They had just finished from their meeting, and there I was. The whole air was dead. The boss screamed.
Who are you? And what's that smell?
I could see they were struggling to breathe. I tried introducing myself, but he cut me off and shouted for the receptionist. I felt so ashamed. I even thought they would call the security on me. Well, if you care to know, I didn't get the job.
Just passing by?
Number 1. X-rated clip in class. The class was a bit rowdy one time. The lady teacher was trying to get everyone to listen.
Please, quiet everyone.
Gusto had just sent a video to my phone, and the thumbnail of the video seemed like it was a music video.
Isn't that amazing?
Talking about Gusto, this dude is the baddest. I can't remember any positive thing I learned from him. This guy is such a bad influence that I'm sure if he had died and probably gone to hell, in a week the devil would have been like.
Hey, Gusto. I've noticed you are such a bad influence here, and people are beginning to look up to you. That's supposed to be my job. We can't have 2 captains in one ship. Here, take this gallon of petrol and matchbox. Go over there and create your own hell. Leave mine alone.
So, this video was on my phone. Class wasn't too serious. What the hell? I just hit play. I didn't bother about the audio. I actually felt it was a dance video. But just as the video started playing, the teacher screamed for everyone to be silent.
Quiet!
And immediately, there was dead silence. Except for my video. I was focused on my phone, so I didn't follow up when the teacher screamed for silence. By the time I paused the video, I raised my head, and everyone had their eyes on me, including the teacher. At that point, I wished the ground just swallowed me. Well, it ended up at the principal's office, with my parents, and a suspension.
But
Just don't say a word. Those are my moments. Let's hear yours down at the comment section. Subscribe, like, and share.